that is a nice rainbow. Nice rainbow. There we go. Welcome back to Tight Lining, Maryland. I am out in Pennsylvania. I'm fishing the Yellow Breeches, which has certainly become a favorite of mine. I'm out here today in chase of wild brown trout and some stocked rainbows. With that said, I'll use a double nymph rig and we will basically hunt for some of the riffles. We're coming into fall. It's about mid-fall. Some places are already starting to see some reds pop up. You know, so you have to be very careful and mindful of that. But in terms of today, we're going to chase kind of the riffles, you know, stay out ahead of them because a lot of times reds are in the tail outs of those. But, you know, nevertheless, I'm excited for the opportunity. This stream has always been good to me, and there are some really, really nice, healthy, gorgeous-looking rainbows whenever you get the privilege of putting one in the net. So I'm out today with a friend of mine. His name is Grant, and I'm doing something a little different in terms of, you know, just kind of a collaboration with him. You know, he's going to be taking a little bit of photography and videography, but I'll let him introduce himself. So thank you for tuning back in, and I hope you enjoy.
Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Grant Michaels. From Central PA. Had the opportunity here to fish with Mike down here at the Yellow Breeches and a couple other local creeks. Like I said, I'm from this area. You can find some of my work on Blue Quill Media on Instagram, as well as I'm a blogger for Flylords. So if you have a chance, check that out. I have a good many blogs up. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for the opportunity, Mike.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. Got him on the swing. There you go.
Yeah, some pretty good quality stockfish.
Yeah, no, they're always. I've always felt like the Breeches has great fish. Very pretty.
Right front.
I don't know if their hatchery is just different or what about it.
So the club actually feeds them. So the Huntsdale hatchery stocks here, and they feed, because that's where my dad worked, they feed just pellet food. Okay. But the Anglers Club actually feeds the fish like nymphs.
Oh.
And they feed them live food, like what they're eating in the creek. That's why, like, that rainbow looked, it almost looked like it could have been a wild rainbow.
Sure.
And like some of the browns you'll catch in here are so colored up and nice that you think that they're wild, but they're not. So they feed them like more natural food.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. They probably adapt a heck of a lot quicker to the stream too as a result.
They can get in this creek and just feed. And they're kind of like at home in a way.
Yeah. Cool. But I could be wrong about that. Maybe it was. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, it's nice. Not great, and I can't tell what it is yet. I'm honestly probably gonna lose it. Yeah, I probably will. Use you for that. Oh, that's a brown.
Oh, that's a brown. Yeah. Here we go.
Cool. Took my sexy waltz or pink beaded hair zeros. Yeah. Cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Yep.
It is. Sweet. Silver.
Off the snide. On the look of a lot of the other upper section parts of the Breeches.
Yep. Yeah, the further down you go, the wider it gets.
Yep.
The slower the water gets.
Yep.
Especially down there in the catch and release section, just above Allenberry. Holy cow, that water's so slow.
Got one. Little brown. Took your Frenchie. Got another one. Took your Frenchie. So let me just quickly explain the setup. So I've got the usual, but again, in case you're new to the channel, first subscribe, that would be appreciated, but thank you for watching. But let me explain to you what we're using. So we've got a Lamson Liquid 4.5 weight. It's getting a little beat up. I've had it for a couple of years, but shows the durability of that reel because I really put a lot of pressure on it and use it all the time. I've got my Syndicate P2 pipeline series from their company, and it is a 3 weight and 10 foot. My favorite rod by far. And then we've got our mono rig, which by now I'm sure you know what that is, and if not, we'll put up in the video, you know, a link to that so you can see how I set that up. And then ultimately we've probably got on a little bit too much tippet, but it's been working, and there are some deeper holes. I've got about probably 3.5 4 feet to my first fly, and Grant was kind enough to kind of give me that fly, and it's been super effective. I landed 2 little browns that you saw earlier, back to back with it. But it's a Frenchie, simple pattern, very, very effective pattern. It's a size 18, a little bit smaller than I usually use. I usually end up using a 16, but I'm liking what I see out of that. And then for the bottom, I've got on a size, it's I believe 14 pink beaded waltz worm that's got a little bit of wrap in it, almost like it's a sexy waltz. So we're gonna keep fishing. We're gonna try to pick up a couple more here today and enjoy our time here out on the Yellow Breeches. So we're at our next hole. Some good water, you know, not great but good enough that it's got a flow. It's got a little bit of character to it, and can camouflage some fish. Just saw one little brownie that came over to take a look. Ooh, there we go. Oh no! What a nice rainbow. Oh, I got a great swing through here, right underneath of that tree. Probably 15, 16 inch rainbow. Popped off. I just did not get a good hook set on that swing. I just lifted up, he was there, he gave me the weight, and I just lost him. So after missing that very nice rainbow that would have been the fish of the day, we're going to try to push up ahead. I figured out that I was using 8-pound tippet. I usually carry that, quite honestly, for streamers, and I had forgotten that I grabbed the wrong one when I put on my flies today. So I have been using way too big of tippet. I mean, honestly, all you really need is, I would say, you know, if that is probably the equivalent of 2x, I probably should have been fishing something closer to, you know, 4-pound test, maybe even 2. Try to get it down to a size test that is, I don't know, I'll fish 4, 5 is nice, 6 is probably a little light for my liking, but needless to say, I was fishing the wrong size tippet for sure. So I see a nice riffle up ahead, kind of channels out throughout here. We're going to try to fish that out and see if we can't have any luck, and then we'll decide what we're going to do. We still got some time left. Maybe we hit another stream, maybe we call it a day, I don't know. Ooh, that is a nice rainbow. Nice rainbow. Oh, stay down, stay on. Stay down and stay on. God, doing a lot of head thrashing. Stay out of there, that's for sure. Stay down and stay on. Alright, so he's on my waltz. We're gonna try to slide him over and get him in. Very nice fish. Oh, he's gonna potentially make up for the one that we missed a second ago. We'll see though. This is a nice fish. There we go. Look at this fish. He is every bit of 17 inches. Wow, what a fish. That fly is out. Wow. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, the opening of my net is 18.5 inches, and he just about fills it up. I mean, he's probably 17 inches, but gorgeous fish. Let's get him released back so he can get in that run, and hopefully somebody else can enjoy the pleasure of catching him one day. Alrighty, well, that certainly will make your trip. You know, I've caught a couple nice browns, small but nice, and I have had some success in pocket water, but I really hadn't had a nice fish yet in some of the water that I felt like held fish. So it was nice to finally, after making an adjustment, you know, I'd mentioned my tippet was too large, and you know, who knows if that was affecting my ability to catch fish. I mean, I can make an assumption that it was, but I'll never be sure. But to be able to pick up that really nice bow really puts the icing on the cake for the yellow breeches. There we go, first drifts with our, oh no! Oh, got lucky there. First drift with our new setup. We'll have to see what he took. Literally just retied. I don't even know if the camera was on when he took. But probably our best brownie of the day. He took the Frenchie, which is courtesy of my friend Grant, and that's our nicest brown of the day, so I like it. Let's try to get this guy taken care of and get him unpinned. There we go. So the fly is out. Nice little wild brown, probably 7 or 8 inches, and back he goes. All right, so wild brownie, got a couple of those today. Got the one nice rainbow, got him on film. So things are definitely looking up. So I didn't even notice this guy earlier, this huge palomino. He's probably every bit of 16, maybe even 17 or 18 inches, sitting over there in that far side of the current. I can't believe I didn't notice him earlier. I don't know if I was so focused on this or that over there, but man, what a fish. He's a big boy. That'd be cool to get him on film. No, I missed him. He came out. Oh, I'm gonna let him settle back in. What a fish. Definitely had my shot. Hopefully you saw that on film. I mean, he came out and he took a look, and I set the hook, but I don't know if he had eaten. And then I certainly don't think I hooked him, so maybe we'll get a second chance. That's going to wrap it up for Tight Lining Maryland. It was a successful day here on the Yellow Breeches. After a slow start to the morning where I could barely feel my hands and having fished some other creeks with not really any success, the breeches came alive and we were able to net some wild browns. Grant got a nice rainbow. I got a very nice rainbow. We both got wild browns. Overall, a successful trip. So I'm excited to have shared a stream with him. I really appreciate him showing me around and, you know, kind of just telling me little nuances of the stream in areas that I've never fished before. So very privileged to have gotten the opportunity to fish with him today. So thank you, Grant, for coming along with me. I look forward to the next time I see you. Thanks for all the support, and I'll see you on the stream next time.